Hey everyone, Cali Gold here again. This is a series for new players in Satisfactory game. I'm going to try to make these videos as quick as possible so that you can get the information you need from these videos. I'm going to do a new game right here. I'm going to tell you what my favorite starting zone is. And this is whether you're new or a seasoned veteran. This is the starting zone that is my favorite. It's the one I recommend for if anyone asks me, what zone do you recommend? I'm going to tell you the one I recommend. I'm going to show you the location as well. And we're going to go into my favorite starting zone is the Dune Desert. The problem is this game kind of leads new players into these first two zones. And the grass fields, I see so many players start here. I do not consider this the best starting zone at all. Actually, I don't consider this a best starting zone for anyone, to be honest with you. It just doesn't have enough pure resource nodes. It's open, and I think it's a good place. These two places, for me, are good to come back into later because there's not a lot of pure nodes. So I build a lot of derived factories in these two locations because there's just a lack of pure nodes. Pure nodes give you the most resources per minute coming out of it. Me personally, I only want to build on pure nodes, generally speaking. Which zone has the most pure nodes and has the most open area? It's the Dune Desert. So regardless of what they say, I recommend for new players, if you care, or you can play this game however you want. It don't matter. There's no judgment. There's no right or wrong. Me personally, I prefer the Dune Desert because of the reasons I stated. Let's go in and I'll show you inside the Dune Desert where I like to start, and I'll show you the location and the nodes there. So it dropped me over here. There's the big waterfall on this side over here. So we're just going to go due east, and I'll show you the location. We're going to go due east. There's no map yet in the game, so we're just going to run east until I find my favorite place. Here's some stuff over here that's a familiar marker for me. We're going to go all the way east. Okay, I've come all the way over to the east. There's the ocean over here. The edge of the map is over here. You can see these landmarks over here. Got a blue slug here. You got a little lake here. There's the waterfall in the distance. We started over there. There's some gas over there. So just to give you a reference of kind of where we came to for the starting location. You're going to come up over here and you're going to see this node right here. I just want to tell you one thing. If you're like starting any new game, you're going to have something called advanced game settings, and then you have creatures, and it's going to default to where the creatures are aggressive. So after I create a new game, I come into here and I turn them to passive and then apply that. Now, why do I do that? I do that because I've played this game so much. The creatures have just become more of an annoyance than anything else. You don't have to do this. So this is just a little side tip. If you want to turn off the creature aggression, you could do that right there after you make a new game. See? He's got nothing for me here. You just kill those things as you wish. There's another mode to make it to where they're aggressive. If you attack them, you can do that too. The company is going to be adding more game nodes in the future. So here we are. Now notice right here, this is a pure iron ore node over here in the Dune Desert. I only build on pure nodes, generally speaking. Pure nodes give you the biggest bang for your buck when you put down machines. When I put down a machine on this node, it's here forever. I will never abandon this node because it's pure. Pure nodes will live forever in the game. I'll always want to use this. So here's a pure iron node over here. Let's move over here to show you like it's not just about like one pure iron node. And like I was saying, the Dune Desert, if you look at the Satisfactory calculator, which I'll show in another video, it's just got the most pure nodes. You put down a piece of mining equipment there, you'll get the most output per minute, and that's what I like. I like running off pure nodes unless there's some reason why I don't want to. Over here, pure copper node. And these are just starting. There's a whole bunch more around of these, but I just need kind of some stuff in the local area so I can work with. The big things you're going to need early on in this game, obviously iron ore. So we got the pure iron node, the copper, so that's a pure copper node. The other thing we're going to need early on is limestone. I see a lot of players building on top of the ground. On top of the ground. You should be building on foundations. Get used to building on foundations. I see a lot of new players coming in and they just start building right onto the ground. All uneven, all kind of a mess. And it's okay if that's what you want to do. Like I said, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. So here we go. Pure limestone node. gets you the most bang for your buck when you put your mining equipment down. So there's the big three. Over in that area over there, there's plenty of coal for when we start our coal power plants. There's coal right near the ocean over there. Here's plenty of water. Why the game talks about how there's not enough water. You got a whole ocean here you can work with. You want to get off biomass burners as soon as you can, as soon as you get that coal power unlocked. There's something else that's here. Right down in here, we have, now you're going to need a novelist to blow it up because it's got a little rock container on it. We have a pure Caterium node right here. So that's also in the general area. This zone outside of oil, it is my favorite starting zone. It's got so many pure nodes. It's open. It's got a bunch of power slugs. Everything's easy to find. So this is my favorite starting location. Let me know if you want me to make more videos. Beginner guide series for new players. Hopefully this was helpful to someone. Thank you guys. Have a great day.